What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and we're back over on Black Ops 6. In specific, we're talking about zombies, as we were dropped with a big day worth of news for the whole of Black Ops 6 in general, but this was definitely the most information we've received for zombies. As a community, we can all agree that the Liberty Falls we got to see at COD Next didn't look like zombies at all, and it lacked that eerie ambience and character and personality that zombies is known for having. It looked kind of more like a part of one of the Warzone maps or part of the Modern Warfare 3 style of zombies that we've been getting lately. From the images that they showed, it looks like that they didn't do too much other than kind of make the map look a bit more grey and dull, and just add purple dark ether elements everywhere around the map again. Like, that's just what they're doing in Modern Warfare 3 zombies, so it's kind of looking like they're just taking an easy, cheap cop-out way to say that they made some changes based on the feedback, because the feedback that they got obviously was not good. Like, and they said that of course it wasn't the finished product, but I think that was the finished product, and this is what they're doing to try change it. But I think they still need to do a bit more. But of course you have to see how the zombie game plays, the map plays out when we get on release, but it's not looking good so far for Liberty Falls. Now, a big thing that the whole community wasn't really happy about is how bland that the HUD looked in COD Next. Again, just feeling like that Warzone, as if zombies is just an addition to Warzone, or they reskinned the HUD, the Warzone HUD, to try incorporate some zombies aspects into it, like the perks and the round, but it doesn't have its own zombies feeling like the way Black Ops 3 did. Like that, the way they done that in Black Ops 3 was perfect, and is how every zombie HUD should look essentially, because it's just simple and perfect. Now, they added character portraits in the bottom left, but the image kind of looks a bit too big, so I wonder how that's going to play out with like multiple players in the game having different characters down on that screen. Are they going to resize the image the more players that we have, or are they all going to be that size? I'm not too sure. Perk icons are now closer together, but it still doesn't feel right having them in the center of the screen rather than the bottom left like we're used to. And the round count being in the top right also doesn't quite sit with me too well, but there is visibility sliders for players to customize, and I heard that you can move the perk icons around, and hopefully we can do that with the round count as well. And we also have the ability to disable health bars, score feed, mini-map opacity and notifications, which is good, as we can kind of make the game feel as close to that classic zombies as possible. We got some images of different areas of the map in Terminus, and I'm going to show you some of them on the screen here now. And this is more like it for zombies. I like what I'm seeing here. Straight away we can see that this map has more personality to it, with the darkened areas, and definitely more of an eerie vibe with the sea cave, and just other areas of the map just having its own personality. Like, it looks like this should be a zombies map and not a Warzone map. It looks like we're going to be jumping in there and just go mad, get wonder weapons, do whatever, solve Easter eggs. I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to be spending most of my time on this map, especially with how many Easter eggs there's supposed to be on this. I think it's supposed to be the most ever on one map. Now, the list of gobblegums with their rarity was revealed to us. Well, obviously some new gobblegums coming to the game, and older ones from Black Ops 3. Some I'm not sure why they're returning, because they just weren't really used in Black Ops 3 anyway, so I don't know why they're coming back for Black Ops 6, but I suppose it gives us that aspect to be able to change up the gameplay, or have to survive with what we have, with what we get out of the machine. And it was revealed that gobblegums will be available for purchase in the in-game store. I just hope that they are not going to be paid to win, as obviously I just want the game to be balanced. I don't want them to be too game breaking, where people who put the most money in are going to get the most reward out of the game. Now, you can also unlock them, the gobblegums, through playing the game. I think you unlock them by just literally, like liquid diviniums were unlocked by playing the game. It just pops up on the screen that you're unlocked a new gobblegum. Now, this is how the perk cans are looking. They're looking pretty clean again. My preference is the perk bottles, but I'm just a nostalgia merchant. And obviously we're missing Double Tap, the good friend Double Tap. We need to say a prayer, have him in our thoughts. Hopefully we get to see him come back eventually, but I'm pretty sure he's just going to stay vaulted, because the pack-a-punch system, we go up 3 tiers, and the weapon rarity, that essentially just replaces the whole need for Double Tap. Just makes the weapon stronger. Now, loadouts are returning And unfortunately for me, I would much rather just spawning into a game with the same starting pistol over and over, like the MR6 in Black Ops 3 or the M1911 in the other Black Ops Zombies games. But I suppose being able to spawn into the game with whatever gun you want is going to be good for the zombie mastery camos. But it's just taken away from that tough zombie aspect where you're just able to take a gun for the whole game with you. It kind of makes it boring and not worth it to hit the box. Of course you can get the wonder weapons out of the box, but you can essentially just spawn into the game like in Cold War with the Gallo and just upgrade that through the armor bench, and then just take that for the whole game with you. Do the Easter egg, whatever. But like before, we can choose what operators we want to use if we have them unlocked. But if you use an operator specific to zombies, you're going to get an enhanced story experience and some unique lines. This for me is a no-brainer. Like, why would you not pick a zombies character to spawn into the game? Because you're getting that unique zombies feeling about. I suppose if you have some skins that you got through the store or the battle pass, whatever, you might want to use them, but you're not really going to see them. So I just feel like using the zombies characters is going to be the way forward, especially if you're doing the Easter eggs and you're an Easter egg hunter, or you want to make content for the Easter eggs. Now the main addition coming to zombies, and it's a good one I think, is the augment system, bringing that skill tree aspect of different games like God of War for example, with it being split up into 108 total augments, 48 for perks, 30 for ammo mods, and a further 30 for field upgrades. This is going to be a big improvement on how the system worked in Cold War and make it have that essentially linear pattern or linear path to upgrading it and make it more easy to understand. Now choosing a challenge before a game and completing it is going to be how we research to upgrade our augments and unlock different parts and different abilities to use with our perks or ammo mods essentially. It's going to be split up into 3 major and 3 minor augments for each item in the game, and each item is going to have 2 slots, one for a major augment and one for a minor augment each game, so you can only take into one of each, one major and one minor into each game. Now I just hope that it doesn't eventually turn into a meta game where everyone is running the same augments on each perk, each field upgrade, each ammo mod. I hope there's going to be a balance where the game's going to have a bit of personality and you don't know, your team could use different augments to fit different styles of play and help through that Easter eggs or help go for high rounds. Now the example I'm going to use is Stamina Up. So Stamina Up is obviously going to have 3 major and 3 minor augments that we can choose from and unlock. So the major ones are going to be Free Faller, which makes you immune to fall damage, Dasher, which increases your attack sprint duration, Stalker, which is walk faster while aiming, and then the minor ones are Hard Target, which is while your attack sprint and projectile damage is reduced, Quarterback, which is used to use equipment while sprinting, and Hot Feet is gain speed boost after equipment kills an enemy. Now I can already see a pattern like emerging, like what people are going to use. Me personally, if you're going for the high rounds, you're going to use Dasher to increase that attack sprint duration, but if you're just playing a day-to-day game, I think Free Faller could be good as well for your major one, especially the way Terminus looks. It looks like there's a lot of levels, so you're going to be dropping down a good bit, but I don't think the fall damage is going to be too game changing, like that's going to end up killing you, but it might do. But for me personally, it's going to be the combination of Dasher and Hard Target, stopping the zombie projectiles from doing a lot of damage. Now there is a full list breakdown that I'm going to do in a separate video of the full perk, ammo mod and field upgrade along with their associated augments. So if you want to see more videos like this, more zombies, especially coming up to the release of Black Ops 6, we're going to be covering a lot of zombies and a lot of multiplayer. So if you want to see more, make sure you leave a like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.